BMW. So if they said it was a Hyundai and you go to the burn site and you find this, what have they done? Lied to you. What is this? You gotta go old school for this one. Buick Riviera. And they think because they throw it inside, it's going to burn up?
Clicking? What is it doing?
This is a LED made into a lighter. I've had this for 2 years. Came out of the floorboard of a car. The little LED light is still working. Now the guy smoked, so we had to go through that whole line of questioning. Okay, you smoke, do you use a lighter? Yeah. What kind of lighter you got? Oh man, I had one, it looked like it said nice. He thought it was burning in the car, but never mind. So what has he done again? One other thing. When we talk about this, another thing we do is forensic locksmithing. We can tell, based on the car, whether they have lied to us about, oh, I only got one set of keys, somebody stole my car. Does this look like this lock's been messed with? Tampered? Had anybody shove a screwdriver in it? Once again, when we dig them out, these are the things we look for. There's airbag. Airbag or tire? When you interview your witnesses, what do they always say? It exploded. But we know different. But that's a good timeline to tell us, well, what time did you hear that? Because a lot of times they'll hear the explosion, they'll look out their window, and then they call 911. That lets us know about how long. Now, one of the other things that we do as far as our lab testing, with the new fuels, the E85s, the E90s, the different types of fuels, that may not always show up when we pull samples, but you have a way to determine what it is. So another service that we offer is being able to determine did they use the ignitable liquid. Also, one of the old school ways they found out to burn cars was bag potato chips. The greasy potato chips in the bag under the seat will start a fire. Now, a lot of people would interpret the burn patterns on the roof as, oh, somebody poured something on it. They had to. Look at those burns across the top. It's just a paint burn back. If you'll see the window glass on the rear on this side, it's not far from going. It's got a film of, it's like urethane. It's that sun shield keeps the heat out. That's holding that glass in.
Well,
about $75 million a year in auto losses due to set fires.
$75 million a year in losses to intentionally set auto fires.
I tell my guys on the public side, if you can get a claim denied, that's as good as putting them in jail because then you don't have to babysit them. And our rates don't go up. Is it a Duro shaft? Got spares in front. Now the electronics are starting to be effective. And that's exactly what we get on the car side. I know somebody was in there. We heard the horn blowing. Now, most of your fires are going to start accidentally due to some type of mechanical malfunction. You interview the people. When was the last time you had it worked on? You had any problems with it? Age of the vehicle?
Wait, you got vapor coming out of the
Awesome. So what else are they making vehicles out of? Plastics, right? Fuel cells are plastic. Has anybody heard about the fire in Greensboro where the captain almost got crushed to death by the roof? All right, I worked that fire. They were working on a Ford Fusion, had it up on the lift, and was taking the plastic fuel cell out. It fell down, spilling fuel. A shop light fell over, ignited the vapors. There was nothing left of the fuel cell. So now we got the gas in the tank that's all venting, giving us more heat. All right, windshield's starting to go. Once the glass starts going, it starts acting a little differently because of the ventilation effects of the fire at that point.
Does the fuel in the tank explode?
Prior to contrary belief, they do not blow up like on television.
Exactly, I was going to say that. This is not a movie?
Now the airbags, I've had one out of a Nissan Maxima launch 120 feet. It actually took the headrest with it when it went out the back glass. So based on how many airbags you have, that's how many, I'm sorry, can you see? That's how many devices you may have go off inside. That opens up the ventilation, it can give you false patterns.
Is that passenger window, or the driver's window, completely gone?
No, it's still intact.
It had vent shades on it.
Sounds like the other tires, getting ready to go. Now, if we was open the hood now, you would have a little pass-through, but not a lot at this point. So we could look at this car and say, okay, we can look at all the mechanical stuff under the hood and start ruling things out. Put it back in the passenger compartment area. All right, fellas, if y'all want to put it out, you can. That window tint and hold them in. After he gets the foot out and we get them pulled down, start looking at the areas that oxidize rapidly. The high heat areas. We call these SRB, Roll and Recover Burns. Check your times when they make the claim versus when the fire department gets the call versus when the police gets the call that somebody done stole my car. They're going to be close together. Most of the time the police is going to call them based on the VIN number or the tag number and say, sir, you have a whatever Honda POS, blue in color. Yeah, it's in my driveway. Well, no, it's not. Somebody done stole my car. Look at their financials. Most likely they're either upside down or they're making more payments on it than they need to. We still have to determine the origin and cause, but the financials helps us get to the motive and the intent of why they're doing it. Another thing we look for is recalls on these. We will check all the recalls on that model.
All right.
If they use a
I think we'll be back with one more big burn.
We'll go to them and say, hey, we had these recalls on the vehicle.